Now the second chapter in the Josephina story quilt. California Ho. Early in the morning, the wagon was ready. It had blue trim and a white cloth roof. Ma stood back to admire it. "A big flower pot on wheels," she said. "Isn't it beautiful?" Faith did not answer. She was worried about Josephina. "Did you pack the food?" Ma asked Pa. "And my kitchen things?" Pa nodded. "Then that is everything except the bedding," said Ma. Faith thought sadly, and Josephina. Pa threw mattresses into the wagon. Ma carefully spread their patchwork quilts over them. "We can't leave these behind," she said. "All our joys and sorrows are sewn up into the patches." Faith picked up Josephina and held her close. "We can't leave my hen either," she said. "Josephina must stay," Pa said, "so put her down." Faith just stood there. She stroked Josephina's feathers and tried hard not to cry. Ma gave Pa a special look. Pa sighed. "All right, Faith," he said, "but if she makes any trouble, out she goes." "Thank you, Pa," cried Faith. "She will be good, I promise." Faith put Josephina in her cage. Pa hung it high up at the back of the wagon. Then he lifted Faith up next to it. Ma handed her the rag bag. "Work on a patch whenever you can," she said. Faith knew how important quilts were for remembering. "California Ho!" shouted Pa. He snapped his long whip. Crack! The oxen began to move. Their bells tinkled. The heavy wagon chains clanked, and the wheels began their creaky song. Faith smiled happily at Josephina. This would be their home on the long trail west. Faith took some calico from her rag bag. "I will make my first wagon train patch," she said. Faith began to sew a wagon wheel with careful, tiny stitches. And next time, the chapter will be entitled Trouble.